Welcome to this presentation of Middlebury Athletics on the Northeast Sports Network.
Turns, shoots, scores! Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Pepin Gymnasium on the campus of Middlebury College for the NESCAC opener men's basketball between the Middlebury College Panthers, the hosts, and the Connecticut College Camels. The Camels come into the game, won 2 out of their last 3, did lose their last time out to Luther, 89-70. Luther College down at the Naples shootout after defeating Wells, 82-68 in the game prior to that. December 29th, 30th, not a bad way to spend, ring in the new year or ring in the old year down in Naples, Florida for a tournament. So they've won 2 out of their last 3, 4-6 overall for the Camels. Panthers at 9-3 overall. They defeated SUNY Canton Tuesday, 166 right here at Pepin Gym to ring in the new year. Matt Folger with a double-double, 20 points, 16 rebounds to lead the Panthers in that game. Panthers 5-1 at home. Last year, 9-1 at home. 5-0 against NESCAC foes. In taking on Conn College and NESCAC opener for all schools tonight, both the men's and women's basketball. Starting for Conn College, starting lineup in the backcourt, number 0, 6'4" senior captain and their leading scorer, David Labossiere. Number 11, 6'1" sophomore guard, Jack Zimmerman. And up front, swingman number 15, senior number 15, Phil Leotsakos, 6'5" senior forward. 6'7" sophomore forward, Dan Draffen, he wears number 20. And in the middle, 7-footer, 25 freshman, Ryan Omslayer. Panthers, their usual starting lineup. It'll be number 2, Griffin Cornicker, 6-foot sophomore guard in the backcourt, along with classmate number 24, Jack Farrell, 6'1" sophomore guard. Swingman number 14, Hillel DeLay, one of the senior captains for the Panthers, 6'3" swingman. And up front, number 10, Matt Folger, 6'8" junior forward. And number 32, Eric McCord, another captain, 6'7" senior forward for the Panthers. McCord and Folger both among the top 3 in the NESCAC in rebounds. Middlebury with a plus 10 rebound margin. Conn College not bad at non-conference play, a plus 9.7 rebound margin with their size. No size that Conn College has, no surprise there. Eric McCord leads the NESCAC in rebounds, and Matt Folger is 3rd. Folger will jump it up with Dan Draffen. Draffen in the starting lineup after missing the last 2 games. And the NESCAC season is underway. First possession goes to the Camels to start the NESCAC season. Conn College, new page for interim coach Dan Lee. Last year, 0-10 in NESCAC play. And first possession shot missed, and rebound for Farrell, and the Panthers will push it. Middlebury likes to run, as you well know from watching the Panthers all season long. Fast break style for head coach Jeff Brown in his 22nd year. And I mentioned Dan Lee, the former Orneon assistant, the interim coach. Is Folger from downtown, got it. Matt Folger, NBA 3, and the Panthers jump out on the board. Middlebury, hot start from beyond the arc against SUNY Canton, made 10 out of 24 from three-point range in the first half to get a 30-point lead at the half. Never looked back against the Kangaroos. Here's Omslayer, low post on McCord. Nice jump hook there for Omslayer. Conn College cuts it to 1. Man-to-man for the Camels. This is McCord down low. Folger tries another 3. No good. Big bounce and the rebound to the Camels. Panthers will be in man-to-man as well. Showed some zone against SUNY Canton. Mix things up as Labossiere, NESCAC second leading scorer, to the hole, turns it over, and Panthers come right back. Delay, cut to the hole with the right hand. Oh, no good. Omslayer with the rebound. And here's the Camels quickly pushing it. Labossiere. Labossiere 6'4" out of Stoneham, Mass. Long 3 no good. Farrell with another rebound for Middlebury. Panthers, again, push it down the court. Both teams running very well here. Oh, drop down low from Folger to McCord, and Eric lays it in. Folger, career-high 6 assists on Tuesday. Picks up another quick one here on the high-low. Double high post for Con College. They isolate Labossiere down low. Nice spin move to the left. No good. Rebound Omslayer, and they reset. Labossiere off the pass off the foot. No good on the three. Corniker with the rebound for the Panthers. Quickly up the floor. Griffin up and under. Leaves it for Folger. Matt off the window and in. 5 for Folger, and the Panthers lead by 5. Assist to Corniker. Griffin tied for third was Jack Farrell, and NESCAC an assist, 4.1 for both of them. 10-footer here, smooth shot there by Dan Draffin. His first bucket. 7-4 Middlebury lead. Folger now will cut to the hole, pull up from the foul line, got it. Matt Folger, you're going to give him the foul line jumper, he's going to take it. Folger knocks that one down. He's made 3 out of the first 4. Panthers lead by 5. Forecourt is Zimmerman. Here's Labossiere. Cut to the hole off the drive, left hand good. First bucket for David Labossiere. Averages 20.3 points per game, second in the NESCAC in scoring. And Corniker quick cuts to the hole, answers at the other end. Good pace early, 11-6 Panthers. 3.5 minutes in here at Pepin Gymnasium. Here's Omslayer down low, turnaround no good. Delay with a rebound for Middlebury. Here's Corniker. Corniker spinning on Zimmerman. They reset. High post now McCord on the handoff delay. 15 on the shot clock. Corniker now one-on-one on Zimmerman. Will cut to the hole off the glass. No good. McCord with the box out. Resets for Middlebury. Another rebound for Eric McCord. This one on the deck, turnover off Middlebury, Con College basketball. Yes, Dan Lee took over as the head coach about 5 games into the season as Tom Satron. They made a change. Tom Satron had been the head coach for 16 years. Something you don't really see at this level. UCLA did it the other day. It's no surprise there. Schools paying $1 million a year for their head coach. Miss another rebound for McCord, and here's Corniker quickly in the forecourt. Delay can't get it to go on the left hand. Omslayer with the rebound. And on the cut is Leotsakos, no good. Oh, Leotsakos, it was good, beg your pardon, thought so. And timeout call by Dan Lee. Full timeout call by Con College. Max Bosco will check in to the Middlebury lineup. Folger 3 for 4 to start the game. Panthers shooting 5 of 8 from the floor. Con College now 4 of 9 to start. Other NESCAC action, women's basketball, Middlebury 10-0 for the first time in program history is at Con College. In women's basketball, other men's basketball action tonight. Wesleyan is at Williams down in Route 7 down in Williamstown. Trinity is at Amherst. Bates is at Bowdoin. And Tufts is at Colby, all 7 p.m. tip-offs. In women's hockey next door, 2-game series, first game tonight. In NESCAC action, Middlebury hosting Amherst. Men's hockey, Middlebury, one of the surprise teams in New England. Men's hockey, the Panthers are Wesleyan tonight. Play underway. Bosco, the only substitution. He's in for Middlebury. Max, one of the leading scorers in the top 20 in the NESCAC, one of the top scorers off the bench. And cuts to the hole here. The floater, no good, and he'll go to the free throw line. Bosco averaging, he's been in double digits all but one game, averaging 13.4 a game. First foul of the game is on Labossiere. And Bosco will go to the line to shoot 2. Max at 77%, leads the Panthers regulars. Money on the first. Middlebury had a very good shooting day from the line against SUNY Canton. 9 of 12. 5 of 6 from the first half after a tough free throw shooting game against the 2-point loss to Swarthmore's. Bosco knocks both down. Panthers lead it by 5. Here's Zimmerman up top. Into the game, number 12, Matt Carlin, 6'5" freshman for Conn College, is Draffin down low, can't get it to go. Alex Sobel into the Middlebury lineup with the rebound. Panthers now with a 7-4 edge on the boards. Zone defense now for Conn College as Corniker trapped inside, gets it to Folger. Matt will pull up from 15 fadeaway, got it. Matt Folger has 9 to start the game. Panthers lead it by 7. Here's Liatsakos up top for Conn College. Liatsakos on the cut. Floater, good. Phil Liatsakos, his second bucket. And Panthers turn it over on the inbounds. It'll be Conn College basketball right in front of us. Liatsakos checks out. Labossiere back in for Conn College. As mentioned, Labossiere leads the Camels 20.3 points per game. Also averages 6.6 rebounds. Second in the NESCAC in steals as well. Last year he was 4th in the scoring in the NESCAC. One of the top returning scorers, he and James Heskett, as they try the alley-oop inside. Off the window, Omslayer, but he traveled. Turnover on Conn College. It's a second. Joey Layton checks in for Middlebury, and Jack Farrell checks out. Glad to have you aboard NSN, the official home of Middlebury College basketball all season long. Conn College, a NSN partner as well. Here's Corniker on the flex cut. Folger pulls up. Will force it from the baseline, no good. Inside with the rebound, Layton swings it out. Corniker straight on 3, got it. Griffin Corniker, 5 points. Panthers lead it by 8, biggest lead of the game. Middlebury now looks like they may play some zone as well. Yes, they do. 2-3 zone for Middlebury. Corniker up top. Now they settle into, it is zone, 2-3 zone as Corniker stays up top. Omslayer. Corner 3 here by Carlin, around and out. Corniker jumps in front of Omslayer with the rebound, long rebound. Griffin thought about the 3, now pulls up inside to Sobel, lays it off the window and in from the left side. The ambidextrous Sobel, another assist for Corniker. Panthers open up a double-digit lead. Draffin, who missed the last 2 games, is 4th in the NESCAC in 9.4 rebounds a game, 8th in scoring, just under 17%. Also a very good free throw shooter, 80% on the season. It's around the corner, laying it off the glass. Zimmerman, no good. Omslayer got a piece of that. Panthers battling with him. Couldn't get it to go, and Bosco saves it for Folger. Quickly, Layton for 3, no good. Rebound, Draffin. And the Camels will run it themselves. Draffin to the hole, tipped by Sobel, and Alex saves it. Here's Corniker on the fast break, ahead to Bosco. Max pulls up 3, no good. Sobel almost had the rebound, but Draffin, good block out, keeps it for the Camels. Labossiere, Draffin, Omslayer, Carlin, Zimmerman on the floor as Labossiere knocks down a 3-pointer. He's got 5 and stops the Middlebury, I believe, 8-0 run. Here's Corniker around the hole. Griffin had it tipped away, and it's off of Griffin, and it'll be Conn College basketball. Farrell back in for Middlebury. Cornicker will check out. Perry DiLorenzo also in for Middlebury. And checking out Matt Folger. Middlebury with a very small lineup, particularly Labossiere coming out. Sobel, the lone post player, will stay in on down low and check Draffin. Panthers now go to man-to-man as Patrick Lazor, number 33, into the game for Conn College, 6'7" junior. They look to post up Labossiere down low on Farrell. Caught underneath, lays it off the glass and in with the right hand from the left side. He's got 7. 5 straight, cut the lead to 5. Sobel inside, will go to the hole, off the glass, oh no good. Tips his own rebound, and a shot blocked as he turned around, and right there waiting was Carlin, and here comes Conn College. 5 straight for the Camels. It's been Labossiere. And this time it's Carlin to the hole, pull up baseline, no good. Rebound Labossiere, off the glass and in. 7 straight for Labossiere to make it a 3-point game as Farrell quickly to the basket, lays it in. The speed of Jack Farrell, his first bucket, beat everybody down the floor for the layup. Stop the 8-0, stop the 7-0 Conn College Labossiere run. Inside to Draffin, fights through Sobel, lays it in, and he'll go to the free throw line. First foul on Middlebury on Alex Sobel. Draffin with the bucket, like I mentioned, 80% free throw shooter. McCord in for Sobel. As Draffin will go to the line to shoot one shot for the old-fashioned three-point play. 32 of 40 for the Camels this year, and knocks it down. Three-point play for Draffin. He's got 5. Labossiere with 9. It's a 2-point game. Panthers led by as many as 10. Bosco will pull up for 3. Max got it on the handoff from McCord. Second three-pointer for the Panthers. I beg your pardon, third three-pointer for the Panthers. First for Max. He's got 5 off the bench. Lazor with it up top to Labossiere. Oh, nice cut down low to Draffin, and he dunks it home. Labossiere passing out of the double team. Dan Draffin with 5 straight points. He's got 7, but McCord, they can't catch up to him out the other way as Farrell on the feed. Easy layup for Middlebury. Labossiere now quickly cut to the hole around DiLorenzo, off the glass and in. Labossiere with 9. Beg your pardon, make it 11. And it's a 3-point game, still a 1-possession game. Bosco down to McCord. Tries to work on Draffin on the muscle, backs him in and lays it in. Eric McCord, 3 for 3 field goals for him. 5-point game. NBA style pace here. Players making shots as well. Players making plays. Just 2 team fouls, 1 for each side. Here's Zimmerman. Zimmerman's 6th in the NESCAC assist. Gets it into Draffin. The spin move against off McCord. He lays it in. Draffin with 9. 3-point game. Farrell on the cut. Bosco pocket 3. Got it. Max Bosco. 8 off the bench for Bosco, and the Panthers answers the other way. Labossiere now. Labossiere, he'll cut to the hole. To the right, off the glass. Got it. David Labossiere. His 6th field goal. As Layton saves that one to DiLorenzo. Perry pulls up off the window and in. DiLorenzo with the bucket answers at the other end for Middlebury. Both teams at a very frenetic pace here in the early going. The Raptors and Spurs put 270 points on the board last night. We're at that pace right now. It's on the miss. Carlin to the hole, has the ball tipped. Draffin, though, will lay it in and go to the line again. No empty trips for either team. Draffin now with 11, chance to make it 12. Fouls on DiLorenzo, his first, team second. Panthers will call a full timeout, settle the pace here. 7:14 to go, and it's 34-30. Middlebury shooting 61% from the floor, 14 of 23. Conn College at 52%, 14 for 27. Panthers with a 12-10 edge on the boards. Both teams 4 offensive rebounds. And so far, Matt Folger for Middlebury with 9. Max Bosco with 8 off the bench. David Labossiere, second in the NESCAC in scoring. He's got 13 to start the game. Dan Draffin, their second leading scorer. Draffin missed the last 2 games, averaging 17 a game. He's off to a great start. He's at the free throw line shooting 1 shot. He's got 11 already. Draffin, sophomore, local product out of Hamden Hall, Hamden, Connecticut. Down a little farther west on the southern Connecticut coast, and he'll get 1 shot here. And the free throw, of course, is good, and Omslayer will check in for Draffin. Draffin checks out 12 points so far for Dan Draffin. Farrell, McCord, Hillel DeLay in, Folger, and Max Bosco for the Panthers. Bosco leaves it down low for McCord as it tipped away by Omslayer, and steal completed by Labossiere. Labossiere, Omslayer, Carlin, Zimmerman, and Phil Leotsakos on the floor for the Camels. Double high post, they get it to Labossiere. They double on him. Farrell forces him out, and they reset. Leotsakos now on the drive. As it tipped, Folger stays on his feet, but Leotsakos lays it in. No foul there by Matt. 6 for Leotsakos, and it's a 1-point game. Farrell will pull it well out. Looks for the screen from McCord. Omslayer jumps out on him. Jack will go to the basket, pull up from 4 feet, and lays it in. Second bucket for Farrell. Big answer for the Panthers. Labossiere and the Camels look to answer. Here's Carlin. Carlin, first-year player, rookie. In 10 games this year, 3 starts, including the last 2, averages double digits. They double again Labossiere on the low post. 2 on the shot clock. Leotsakos to the basket, and shot clock violation, Middlebury basketball. Corniker checks in for Bosco. Max checks out, 8 points off the bench for Max. Panthers get a stop on the defensive end. Here's Hillel DeLay on the far side. Omslayer hedges out on him, but McCord, they can't get it to him. Now they post up Folger, clear out for him. Matt now will pull up for 3, no good. Rebound Omslayer. Omslayer with his 4th rebound. Here's Carlin near side, Leotsakos near side, no good on the 3. No call there. Omslayer over the back on the good block out by McCord. Here come the Panthers. Farrell now pulls up top of the key short. Omslayer with another rebound. It's 5 for him. Camels come the other way. Chance to tie or cut it to 1. Carlin pulls up foul line. Good. Matt Carlin, his first bucket, and they do cut it to 1. Quickly back. Corniker to McCord, and Eric lays it in. He's got 8 points. Another assist for Cornicker. That's 4 for Griffin. That's 6 in the win over SUNY Canton. Labossiere will down low to Omslayer. Folger, though, takes it away for him, waiting there for him. Here's Cornicker quickly to Farrell. Pocket 3 for Jack. Got it. Jack Farrell, 7 points. Panthers lead it by 6. On a good defensive stop by Middlebury. Here's Omslayer. He can't hang on, and Farrell takes it away. Quickly up the court is Jack to delay. Lefty drive, no good, and he'll go to the free throw line. Or he's fouled. Just the 4th foul of the game so far. It's on Leotsakos, his second on the team. And Hillel delay to shoot 2 for Middlebury. Well, Hillel, a very good free throw shooter, 19 of 27, 70%. Knocks down the first. He's senior out of Cambridge, Mass, Belmont Hills School. Dan Draffin checks back in for the Camels. And Alex Sobel in for Middlebury. McCord will check out. Second free throw good for Hillel. 2 points for Hillel, both from the line. Panthers 4 straight to start the game. They lead it by 8. Forced a couple of turnovers on the defensive end. Turned them into 4 points for 5 points. Omslayer, he'll go on Folger, lay it off the glass, and go to the free throw line. Ryan Omslayer, the 7-footer out of Jackson, New Jersey. Fouls on Folger, his first, 3rd on the Panthers. Omslayer's got a 2-point bucket, will shoot 2 from the line. 71% from the stripe. Misses the first. Camels as a team shoots 73% coming into the game. Bosco checks in for Middlebury. Omslayer's second free throw coming. And gets the roll. 3 points for Omslayer. Panthers lead it by 7. Cornicker, Bosco, Folger, Sobel, and delay for Middlebury is around the corner. Cornicker, 7-footer in front of him, will pull it back out. Now he'll try the 3, no good. Rebound, Draffin. Draffin with Zimmerman. Quickly up the court, blocked. 3-point bid blocked by delay on Carlin. Cornicker quickly the other way. Bosco now will cut to the basket. The floater off the window, no good. Sobel with a rebound. Panthers reset. Max now wide open from the corner for 3, no good. Rebound, Draffin. Good block out inside by the Camels, and they'll slow it down a bit. We get it to Labossiere. Labossiere and Zimmerman, Draffin, Omslayer, and Carlin for the Camels. Labossiere foul line jumper, no good. Folger with a rebound. Cornicker, the corner to Bosco. Max on the cut. Panthers swinging around. Folger now inside with Draffin on him. Will go off the window, off the side of the basket instead. Con College with a rebound. Zimmerman the other way, rattles it in. First bucket for Jack Zimmerman. It's a 5-point game. There's Cornicker. Labossiere on him, drops it down to Sobel, up and under on Omslayer, the 7-footer. Didn't block that, altered it, and Con College away with a rebound as we're inside 2 minutes here in the first half. Inside, they turn it over, and quickly ahead to Bosco. Max with Zimmerman on him, lays it off the window and in. Double digits for Max, 10 points. off the bench. Double digits in all but one game this year for Bosco, and Panthers lead it by 7. Big steal and hoop by Middlebury. Zimmerman with it up top, double high post. Look for Draffin off of that. They go to Labossiere down low. He waits, lays it off the glass. No good. Omslayer blocked by Sobel, and Alex called for the foul. Actually, the foul was on Corniker from behind for Griffin. That's his fourth, just the fourth on Middlebury. There's reason that Omslayer is backing away as Corniker came underneath him. Omslayer back to the line, 1 of 2 so far tonight. Eric McCord checks in, Sobel checks out. Second free throw money for Omslayer, now with 5 points, 3 of 4 from the line after missing his first. Here's Corniker in the forecourt for Middlebury. Down low to McCord, spin move underneath, and he'll go to the line. Omslayer picks up the foul, first on him. Third on College. First trip to the line for McCord. He's got 8 points. He'll shoot 2. Eric from the line. This season, 68%, 15 of 22. This is the first. Perry DiLorenzo waits at the table. He'll be checking in for McCord. If he makes it, or the next head ball. And he does not make it. Missed them both. College with the rebound. About a 10-second differential on the shot clock. DiLorenzo now will go back to the bench. Here's Zimmerman up top. Look for Draffin down low. They're looking for Labossiere down low. Labossiere really working hard to get open. Shot clock coming down. Draffin, three-pointer, good. Dan Draffin knocks it down. 2-point game. Here's Bosco in the forecourt. Off the glass. Got it for Max Bosco. Answers at the other end, and that'll do it for the first half. As I mentioned, NBA-type pace is Middlebury on the Bosco hoop at the horn. Takes a 47-43 lead into the locker room. Dan Draffin leading the way for College, 15 points. Labossiere with 13. Draffin now 6 of 9 from the floor. Labossiere 6 of 12. Bosco now with a dozen, 4 of 7 from the floor for Max. Folger with 9 points also for Middlebury. Complete stats after the halftime break. Middlebury unofficially shooting 53% from the floor. College 50% from the floor. Panthers 5 of 11 from downtown. College just 2 of 8. Turnovers 6 for College and 4 for Middlebury. Take a quick look at the NESCAC scoreboard here at the half. Panthers lead College in the NESCAC opener in men's basketball 47-43. Women's basketball late in the first half, second quarter down in New London. It's Middlebury with a 20-17 lead over College. Late in the first half, Williams with a 35-22 lead over Wesleyan. Amherst late in the first half, 37-19 lead over Trinity. Bowdoin on top of Bates, 58-34 at the half. And 2 minutes to go before the half. Another high-scoring game, fast-paced game up in Waterville, Maine. Colby with a 50-44 lead over Tufts. Middlebury leads College 47-43 here. We're going to take a break. Be back with second half action. You're watching Middlebury College men's basketball live on NSN.
My name is Ming Tan. I come from China. I'm studying translation and localization management at Middlebury Institute. We think of a translation is just translated from one language to another language, but localization is when you translate this text, but it's applied to the real world industry, like you translate a website or translate a game into another language. This does not only include translation, but also includes engineering work. But there's no choices?
Because I changed this to FR.
Right now, I'm working for one of the world's biggest localization and translation company. They're located in the Silicon Valley, and my job is to assist the project managers and the enterprise program managers to ensure the on-time delivery of the localization projects. I think my job right now is connect everything that I've learned here. We have learned how to be a good translator, how to be a good project manager, and how to use the tools in the industry right now. It was amazed me that the courses are so practical. I can always learn a lot from my classmates because they're very intelligent people and they have the same passions as I do. To study a master's degree in the United States is a good opportunity for me to explore this country and explore this part of the world. Monterey is a very international city. Sometimes you will just run into people talking into different languages. That's why I choose to study at Middlebury Institute.
The best place to start building would be add a line in and then start working that way. You know, that's the best way to begin a new line. My name is Lars Hallett and I'm a professional labyrinth designer and builder. We're here creating a 7th Circuit medieval labyrinth based on the Chartres Cathedral labyrinth that's 800 years old. A labyrinth is a single meandering pathway that winds its way to a center. As long as you trust the path, it will go in and out, but you will arrive at the center where you can pause, take a moment or a half an hour if you'd like, and then retrace your steps back out again. It's an open source archetype, one that goes back 4,000 to 6,000 years. So the labyrinth is open to interpretation, but it has a rich tradition, which is exciting to continue here on campus.
I'm often saying to my students, everything happens someplace on Earth, and so we can't just teach you this theory. We need to think about how it gets applied somewhere. My favorite part about Red Loaf Land is the forests. And to me, a forest is not just the trees, it's the shape of the land, the wetness, the brooks running through it. Especially in the winter, when you can see through the trees, you can look out and see the other lands. Think about decisions that Joseph Patel made and that the college made and that it's now National Forest land. You're feeling the history of the place and you really get to see how in different places impact the way things are done and the way choices are made. Most people don't really understand all that's entailed in making decisions, doing management, all the different ways to think about what could happen and how one manages land. So understanding the different values that different people, different organizations bring to the table. Building more and more relationship between people and land. This is, again, a way to take it to a place on Earth and meld the science with the values, looking at the forest, thinking about who had been there, what decisions they made, what's left to us to decide and how we do it. And then that brings an affection too, like, oh, these are our lands, these are our forests. Being able to feel the history through the forests and the streams and think about our responsibility to the future.
Just the fact that it's conserved forever, that it has so many unique features that he can take us to an old-growth hemlock forest, or that we can go down wagon wheel road and see Middle Branch or the Middlebury River, to think about, water and how much water is there and where it all comes from when you see it down here in Otter Creek, it sort of goes beyond the academics of just studying conservation and actually experiencing what conservation is like in practice.
This is an educational place. This is a nature place. This is a place where recreation is in concert with these other things, and it's intentionally so. And not too many places on Earth are intentionally about humans' relationship with natural areas.
Take a look at the official statistics. Fast-paced first half here at Pepe Gymnasium. Middlebury with a 47-43 lead over Connecticut College. Camels were led by Dan Draffin with 15 points, 6 of 9 from the floor. He also has 6 rebounds, 13 points for David Labossiere, 6 of 12 from the floor. For Labossiere, he has 2 rebounds. Phil Leotsakos, senior starter, also with 6 points. 5 points for Ryan Omslayer, the 7-footer inside, also has 6 rebounds for the Camels. Draffin was 6 as well. And 2 points apiece for Jack Zimmerman. Zimmerman, a starting guard, has 3 assists. Matt Carlin off the bench, 2 points for him. Camels 18 of 35, 51% from the floor, 2 of 8 from three-point range, 5 of 6 from the line. Committed just 6 turnovers and committed just 3 personal fouls in the first half. Matt Folger of the Middlebury starters with 9 points, 4 of 8 from the floor. Max Bosco off the bench to lead the Panthers with a dozen, 4 of 7 from the floor, 2 of 4 from three-point range, where Middlebury was 5 of 11. Bosco with a dozen, Folger with 9, 8 points for Eric McCord along with 3 rebounds, 7 points for Jack Farrell with a couple of rebounds and 2 assists. Griffin Cornicker with 5 points and already 6 assists for Cornicker. 7 points I mentioned for Farrell. And 2 points apiece for Hillel DeLay. 2 free throws for Hillel. And Perry DiLorenzo and Alex Sobel with 2 points apiece. Panthers 19 of 35 from the floor, 54% from the floor, 5 of 11 from three-point range. Middlebury, Con College out rebounding Middlebury 18 to 16. Rare opportunity this year. Middlebury just 4 personal fouls. Leotsakos the only player with 2 fouls on either team. Panthers with just 4 turnovers in a fast-paced first half where they missed just 16 shots. Starters on the floor for Middlebury: Cornicker, Folger, McCord, DeLay, and Jack Farrell. Also for Con College, Labossiere, Draffin, Omslayer, Zimmerman, and Leotsakos. Glad to have you aboard, NSN. As on the cut to Cornicker, no call. Ball pops straight up in the air. And Con College with the rebound. Nice bid by Cornicker to the basket. Might have lost control, and that Omslayer right there, I'm not sure he blocked it. Altered it, certainly. 7-footer, the back of the mind of Cornicker. Draffin cuts in, lefty hook, no good. Folger on the block out, quickly rebounds for Middlebury. McCord again running the floor well, lays it around, no good. Omslayer with the rebound. To the hole, Omslayer dumps it to Draffin, lays it in. Nice play by Omslayer, he's doubled. Draffin lays it in, he's got 17. Here's Cornicker to the hole, delay on the flex cut from the baseline, floater in the middle, no good. McCord to the rebound, that one's blocked by Omslayer, rebound Draffin. Here come the Camels back the other way. Chance to tie or take the lead as they go to Labossiere down low, pass away from him. Farrell forces him out. Zip pass underneath. Labossiere pulls up 15, good on the assist from Draffin. And we're tied at 47. Middlebury led by 10 points twice in the first half, double digits. Farrell pulls up long 3, no good. Omslayer with the rebound for the Camels. Labossiere to the hole, off McCord on the bump. Labossiere lays it in, and Con College has its first lead of the ball game. Farrell to the hole, hand checked on the way in. First foul of the second half. It's on Labossiere, his first. Middlebury ball underneath the basket. There's delay, checking it in. Cornicker now on the flex cut. Pulls up in the lane. Omslayer on him. Delay, the floater off the glass and in. Hello, Delay. Pulled Omslayer out, lays it in. We're tied at 49. Con College basketball as Farrell tipped it away briefly. Delay now with 4 points. Labossiere cuts to the basket, loses the handle. Farrell turns it around, 3 on him, break for Middlebury. Here's Folger to the hole, swoops in, lays it in. Matt Folger with the bucket on the fast break. Panthers turnover, turn the turnover into a deuce. Folger now with 11. The Panthers regain 2-point edge. Omslayer will bump on McCord. Turns lefty hook. No good. Folger. It's ball taken away from Labossiere. Long 3 by Draffin. No good. Folger cleans the rebound this time. Panthers push it. Here's Delay on the drive. Corniker leads it down low for McCord. Can't get it to go. And he'll go to the free throw line. First shot. Rebound tipped away by Omslayer. Right back to McCord. Eric will go to the free throw line. Fouls on Zimmerman coming down below. Second foul. First on him, second on Camels. McCord has missed his first 2 free throws, make it miss his first 3 free throws. A little more spin here, a little too much. Folger, though, tips it up. Almost tipped it in. Draffin with the rebound for the Camels. Zimmerman right back. Okay. With Sakos baseline, looked inside. Panthers quickly back on Omslayer. Cord uncharacteristic, 0 for 4 from the stripe. Here's Omslayer. Drop step, no call. And on the miss, away comes Farrell. Quickly to Corniker. Corniker in the middle, pulls up from 10, banks it home. Griffin Corniker with the bucket. He's got 7 to go with his 6 assists. Panthers 6 straight points, lead it by 4. Farrell almost with a steal. Labossiere, foul line jumper, makes him pay with the bucket. 6 here in the second half for Labossiere. And shot here blocked by rebound Delay. Farrell with the floater, no good. Labossiere with the rebound. Here's Labossiere one-on-one with Folger. Cuts to the hole, no good. Farrell with the rebound on a big battle there. Panthers come the other way. Corniker. Delay on the cut. Panthers reset, 20 on the shot clock. Corniker to the hole, tried to leave it for Folger. They turn it over. Omslayer there with a steal. Zimmerman back quickly the other way, pulls it out of the paint. Skip past Labossiere, 3-point bid, no good. Farrell with another rebound for Middlebury, pushes it quickly on the floor, looks for Folger, up and under. Foul by Labossiere. Third on Phil, and Matt Folger will go to the free throw line. Nifty feed there by Farrell.
Camels foul, number 15, Phil Labossiere, his 3rd personal foul, 3rd team foul.
No other player on either team has more than 1 foul. Labossiere with 3. Folger's first free throw money. Max now with a dozen. Bosco, Layton, and Sobel in for Middlebury. Labossiere. And I believe Carlin in for Con College. Second free throw money by Matt Folger. A couple tough games early on from the line. Matt's found his stroke. Panthers lead it by 4. Labossiere quickly on the baseline, off the window and in. Scorer's move there by David Labossiere. He'll go to the free throw line for the first time today.
Panthers foul on number 31, Alex Sobel, for his second personal, first team foul.
He's got Labossiere 8 now in the second half, 21 on the game, chance for 22. From the line this year, the senior is 69%. 1 point game on the 3-point play. 22 for Labossiere. Here's Folger in the corner. Matt, the drive, pulls up foul line. Got it, Matt Folger scores, move there. He's got 6 in the second half. Folger now with 15. The Panthers lead it by 3. Labossiere. Pick and roll with Draffin. Off the bounce, no good. Labossiere battles with the rebound and can't come up with it. Knocked it out of bounds. He's too close to the line. Dropped it out of bounds. Middlebury basketball. Folger, Farrell, Bosco, Layton, and Sobel for Middlebury. Bosco on the flex cut. Matt Folger wide open 3, no good. Labossiere with the rebound. 10 of 18 from the floor for Labossiere. Third rebound. He cuts coast to coast. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Sobel. Fast pace continues. Layton leaves it for Folger. Matt dunks it home right at Laser on the feed from Joey Layton. Folger now with 8 in the second half. 17 in the game. Panthers lead it by 5. Had a 10-point lead in the first half. Had lost the lead early in the second. College stormed out of the gate. Lazour up and under. Blocked by Sobel. And he comes up with a rebound from the Panthers. Farrell to Folger. Matt can't find the handle. Farrell does. Cuts to the hole. Lays it in. Jack Farrell with the bucket, his first of the second half. He's got 9. The Panthers lead it by 7. And we're going to have a timeout call by College. And it'll be a full timeout called, 60-second timeout by interim head coach Dan Lee. Panthers, after College stormed out of the gate to start the second half at Middlebury, has roared back and led by 4 at the half, now lead it by 7. And they've done it on the defensive end, also converted layups on the offensive end. Now scoreboard will take a quick look at least at the Middlebury action. Men's hockey, Wesleyan with a 1-0 lead over Middlebury. 5:05 left in the first period down in Middletown, Connecticut. Middlebury and Wesleyan and men's hoop will be here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Women's basketball, College is edged on top of Middlebury, 24-22. Panthers 10-0 heading into conference play. 3 minutes into the second half, and in women's ice hockey next door, Kenyon Arena, Middlebury and Amherst tied at 1. 6:24 left to go in the first period. The Panthers will take on Wesleyan tomorrow, 3 p.m. start here at Pepin Gymnasium. And the Camels will head down Route 7 to take on Williams. Wesleyan and Williams tonight. And Williams with a 14-point lead early in the second half down at Chandler Gym. So here are the Camels, 15 on the shot clock. Haven't had to look at the shot clock too often today. There was one violation early. That's it. 6 on the shot clock. Good D here by Middlebury. Carlin will leave it for Lazour. Tries the three-pointer, no good, way off. Middlebury didn't hit the rim with a shot clock violation. Turnover on College. Labossiere jumped in on Corniker. Griffin protects the basketball. Panthers shooting 50% from the floor. College 47%. Here's Sobel down low. Corniker wide open for 3. Griffin got it. Second 3 for Corniker. He's got 10 points. Sobel on the inside out assist. And the Panthers lead it by 10. Equaling its biggest lead of the game. Almost a turnover. Draffin saves it. Carlin off the cut, pulls up from 18, got it. Mid-range jumper, nice one for Matt Carlin, his second bucket. Stops the Panthers' run momentarily. Here's Cornicker around the corner. Folger in the corner will drive on Draffin. Sobel down low, kicks it to Cornicker. Griffin wide open three, no good. Sobel no call on the over the top. But it'll be Middlebury basketball, but also by Layton jumping in on Draffin. Off Draffin, he couldn't control it. 7-footer Omslayer checks back in for Conn College. Omslayer, Draffin, Labossiere, Zimmerman, and Carlin on the floor for Conn College. Bosco back in for Middlebury, misses on the three off the inbounds. Here's Labossiere the other way. Thinking basket all the way, left hand lays it in. David Labossiere with 11 points, 20 in the second half, 24 in the game. Folger misses the layup the other way. Rebound, Carlin. Omslayer to the hole. Gives it up. Labossiere now will cut to the left on Cornicker. Griffin on the hand check on the way in. On the foul for Griffin, that's his second. Second on the Panthers in the half. McCord checks in for Folger. 20 on the shot clock. Here's Zimmerman around the corner. Look for Labossiere to Draffin. Posts up Sobel, up and under Draffin, and he'll go to the free throw line. Foul on the freshman Alex Sobel, his second, third on Middlebury. Sobel with two, Cornicker with two. Panthers just three in the first half, almost halfway home here in the second half. Excuse me, in the second half. It's Draffin with the miss from the line. He'll get another. Sophomore out of Hamden, Connecticut. Money on the second. Draffin now 3 of 4 from the line. He's got 18 points. Cord with it. High post. Bosco, foul line jumper, floater. Maxwell can't get it to go. Sobel with a foul over the top. Offensive rebound, not a good foul by Alex. And that's his fourth. Quickly he has 4. Fourth on Middlebury, and Sobel will check out Perry DiLorenzo in for Middlebury. Small lineup for the Panthers. Zimmerman, Omslayer, the 7-footer. Draffin, 6'7", Labossiere 6'4", and Carlin 6'5" for Conn College. But they throw it away. Entry pass for Draffin, a little wide. Turnover on the Camels. 9th for Conn College. Cornicker, Bosco, DiLorenzo, Layton, and McCord for Middlebury. There's Joey around the corner, lefty drive. Bosco now looks for Layton. He'll try the three. Got it, Joey Layton. His first three-pointer, a big one. First of the second half for the Panthers. And they lead it by 8. Labossiere to Omslayer. Omslayer will pull up from 10, no good. And battling for the rebound, Draffin with DiLorenzo. Cornicker skidding over, can't keep it in play. Actually off Conn College. As Draffin, it rolled off of him. And timeout called here by Conn College. The full timeout. They have 3 timeouts left. Middlebury's used 1. They have 5. Possession arrow favors Conn College. Halfway home here in the second half. Panthers now 7 of 16 from three-point range. As Layton with the second three-pointer for Middlebury. He and Cornicker three-pointers here in the second half for Middlebury. Folger 7 of 12 from the floor, 17 for Middlebury, along with 3 rebounds. Labossiere 10 of 19 from the floor, 3 rebounds, 22 points for the senior. Dan Draffin, the sophomore, missed the last 2 games, 17 points, 8 rebounds for Draffin. 7 of 13 from the floor for 6'7" sophomore. Bosco off the bench with a dozen for Middlebury. Corniker now with 10 points and 6 assists for the Panthers. So DiLorenzo, Corniker, Layton, Bosco, and McCord for Middlebury. Amslayer, Carlin, Liatsakos back in, Zimmerman and Labossiere for the Camels. Con College won 2 out of their last 3 in non-conference action, looking to stop an 11-game NESCAC losing streak. 0-10 last year. 10 on the shot clock as Bosco heads to the hole. The floater over the big guy, no good. Gets his own rebound. DiLorenzo pulls up, 10-footer, no good. And we got a foul inside. And it might be on Eric McCord. McCord and Zimmerman battle. It is a McCord, just his first. Could be the longest stretch in his career without a foul, Eric McCord. 31 minutes. Panthers aggressive rebounding by their bigs. They pick up a lot of fouls. And sort of Achilles heel, not an issue tonight, although Sobel has 4. They roll it into Liatsakos, right to the hole, no good. And he comes away with a rebound. Labossiere for 3, got it. David Labossiere, his second 3-pointer. He's got 25, and the Middlebury lead back to 5. Big trip here for the Panthers. Been empty the last 2. Layton around the corner. Corniker 3-pointer short. Rebound Amslayer. Camels get the stop. Can cut it to 3 or 2 with a hoop here. And they go to Labossiere. Labossiere, quick cut to the hole. 10-footer off the window and in. Labossiere with another bucket. He's got 27, 14 here in the second half. Here's Bosco with it to Layton. Layton floater in the middle, no good. Another stop for the Camels. Can tie it with a 3. Labossiere with a 3. We got a whistle first. Well, offensive foul, actually. It's on Amslayer. Offensive foul inside. His second, 4th on Con College. Break for Middlebury on the turnover. Camels, that's number 9. Jack Farrell back into the Middlebury lineup. He's going to go out Labossiere. Leaves it for McCord, off the glass and in. Pulled the big guy out. McCord on the Farrell dish, lays it in. Big hoop for the Panthers, the lead back to 5. Stops an 8-0 Con College run. Or 9-0, excuse me. They go right away to Labossiere. Off the window, gets it to go, and he'll go to the line. Fouls on Jack Farrell, his first, 5th on Middlebury. DeLay will check in for Layton. Labossiere to the line. $18 points here in the second half, 31 in the game for Labossiere. New season high, was 29 against Rogers Williams earlier this year. Knocks it down, make it 32. Been double digits in all 11 games. Came into the game, 1,124 career points, 14th at Con College. Scored his 1,000th November 27th against Clark. To McCord, lays it in. Panthers draw the player out, delay, this time the assist. McCord now with a dozen, and the Panthers answer, at least with a deuce. Lead it by 4. Liatsakos on the right wing. They go skip past to Labossiere. He's doubled. Amslayer well out. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Zimmerman. Leosakos dead on 3, got it. Phil Leosakos, his first triple, he's got 9, and it's a 1-point game. Back-to-back threes by Conn College. There's Folger into the game, floater off the glass, no good. Rebound Zimmerman, he's got Labossiere, the alley-oop, dunks it home, and the Camels have a 1-point lead. Here's McCord down low, leans it in, leaner on Omslayer. Big stop for Middlebury. Panthers regain the 1-point edge. Another lead change. 6 the second half for McCord. 14 in the game. Labossiere, of course, posts up. They double him. Zimmerman with the 3, air ball. Panthers defense there. The double on Labossiere. They get a stop. Labossiere with 21 in the second half, 34 in the game. Bosco looks to answer. Got it! The three-pointer for Max. His first bucket of the second half. Third 3 of the game. Big one for Middlebury. They regain the 4-point edge as Leosakos tries to drive on Folger. Folger with a steal. Panthers showing some zone. They quickly head to Farrell to delay. Hillel, the left hand. Oh, can't get it to go. McCord, though, steals the rebound. Delay for 3. No good. Bosco with the rebound. Great hustle by Middlebury to keep it alive. Third opportunity, and they'll run some clock. Half-court offense. Bosco now to the hole. Pulls up 10-footer. Got it. Max Bosco with the bucket. Back-to-back buckets for Max. Panthers lead it by 6, and Middlebury calls a 60-second timeout. So excellent basketball game. Middlebury 9-3 heading into non-conference play. Conn College. Camels 0-10 last year in league play, 6-17 overall. Showing some life here at Pepin Gymnasium. And David Labossiere with 34 points. Max Bosco off the bench from Middlebury. 5 here in the second half. And Bosco now with 17 in the game. Timeout over. Panthers with 4 left. Conn College with 3. 4:32 to go. Panthers 6 fouls. Conn College with 4. Draffin down low. Sweeping hook, good. Dan Draffin. His second bucket of the second half. And cuts it to 4. Here's Bosco around the corner. Dump down to McCord. With Omslayer there, he pulls it back out. 8 on the shot clock. Farrell now. Farrell falls down to delay in the corner. Hillel pulls up for 15. No good. Good D there by Conn College, particularly inside. Middlebury shooting 47% from the floor. Conn College 51% from the floor. Points in the paint, 36 for Conn College, 40 for Middlebury. As Caroline tips that one away from Folger, and sweeping hook for Draffin. Back-to-back buckets for Draffin. 7 in the second half for Draffin. Now 20 in the game for Dan. First NESCAC game of the season. Bosco and Folger 17 apiece for Middlebury. McCord with 14. Dump down to McCord. Eric lays it in. 16 for McCord. Nice dish from DeLay. And the Panthers answer, lead it by 4. 16 for McCord, 8 in each half. Draffin 18 points, 9 rebounds. Omslayer with 5 rebounds as Carlin keeps this one alive, the freshman, for the Camels. 6 on the shot clock as Labossiere goes to work. Farrell, good D there, pokes it away. They give it to Omslayer, lays it in. This is third bucket at the shot clock horn. Second bucket, and he'll go to the free throw line. Finally got one to go. It missed 3 straight. Fouls on Folger, his second, 7th on Middlebury, so 1-1 for the Camels. Bonus for the rest of the way. Draffin checks out as Liatsakos checks back in. Omslayer to the free throw line. He's 3 out of 4 tonight. Short here, McCord with a rebound. Camels out rebounding Middlebury now, 36-34. Bosco here on the wing on Zimmerman. Around the Folger screen. Max will cut to the hole, leaves it for McCord, up and under and in, and he'll go to the line. 18 for Bosco, 10 here in the second half, goes back to the line. And it's on Omslayer, his 3rd foul, just the 5th on the Camels. Big answer for Middlebury. It's been either Bosco or McCord here down the stretch. Eric, first free throw made of the night. He's 1 for 5 and a big one, and Panthers lead it by 5. Close to 2 minutes to go here in regulation. Here's Zimmerman up top, Bosco on him. Labossiere doubled quickly, looks for Omslayer inside. Omslayer will flip it out. They go to Liatsakos for 3 in front of the bench, no good. Farrell with a rebound, quickly pushes it for Middlebury. Bosco will pull up for 3. Got it, Max Bosco from Jack Farrell. Bosco's 4th 3, timeout called. And the Panthers on the miss on one end, cash in on the Bosco 3 at the other. 20 now for Bosco. Timeout called by the Panthers, a full timeout for Middlebury. Teams will talk it over. Quick look at the NESCAC scoreboard. Williams 52-40 lead over Wesleyan. Down in Williamstown, 10 minutes to go, second half there. Last report on the score. Amherst 67, Trinity 47, 6:23 left. Bowdoin running away from Bates, 98-62 lead for the Polar Bears at home. 1:20 to go in that game. And Colby, 89-78 lead over Tufts. 5:17 left to go up in Waterville, Maine. And men's basketball action. Women's basketball, Conn College and Middlebury, seesaw game. Middlebury, Conn College 41-39 lead over Middlebury midway through the 4th quarter there. End of 2 periods next door. Women's hockey, it's Amherst and Middlebury tied at 1. 86-78 here. Bosco, Folger, DeLay, McCord, and Farrell on the floor for Middlebury. Carlin, Omslayer, Labossiere, Liatsakos, and Zimmerman for the Camels as they run the weave inside 2 minutes. Zimmerman up top. Delay now on Labossiere. Liatsakos on Folger. The bump up and under, no good. Right there for the rebound, McCord. Great defensive play by Matt Folger for Middlebury. Panthers will run some clock with the 8-point lead. Bosco with 20 for Middlebury. McCord with 19. Labossiere with 34 for Conn College. To get it in McCord. McCord on Omslayer lays it in. 21 now for McCord. Farrell on the scoop on the way in. And the Panthers lead it by 10 late here. Labossiere can't hang on to the rebound on the miss. Minute to go. Middlebury leads it by 10 points.
Turning for Middlebury, number 2, Griffin Cornicker.
McCord with 13 of his 21 here in the second half. Panthers elude the pressure. Cornicker back in, good free throw shooters. Middlebury runs some clock. Folger, Panthers will have the 4 corners here with 18 on the shot clock. Bosco with it up top. Fouls to give for Conn College. Not sure why they're not trying to stop the clock. No good. Folger or McCord to the rebound, can't hang on. And they do get a stop, 29 seconds to go, but they turn it over. Folger with the steal. Cornicker will get it into the corner. They try to foul him here, and there are fouls to give. Just the 6th foul here stops the clock on the Camels.
Camels foul on number 25, Ryan Omslayer.
Fouls on Omslayer, his 4th, 6 on the Camels. Side out for Middlebury. Shot clock now off. They get it to Bosco. He's playing keep away from Carlin. Finally, Carlin fouls him to stop the clock.
Camels foul on number 12, Matt Carlin, his first personal foul.
1-1 now will send Max Bosco to the line.
Shoot a 1-and-1.
20 for Max, 2 for 2 from the line tonight. And gets the friendly roll. Panthers now from the line tonight, 8 for 12, 9 for 13. Bosco now with 22. Labossiere, corner, Carlin for the 3, no good. And it's Middlebury basketball. They lead it by a dozen with 12 seconds to go. Eric McCord with 21. 13 in the second half, 13 big ones for McCord in the second half. Bosco with 21 to lead Middlebury, 4 in double figures. Cornicker with 10 points and 6 assists. Farrell, 9 points and 7 assists, 7 rebounds. Jack Daly type line. Bosco now goes back to the line. 1-1 again. It's the 8th team foul on Camels. Money for Max. David Labossiere, heck of an offensive show for the senior out of Stoneham, Mass. 15 of 24 from the floor tonight, 34 points. Draffin with 22 points, 10 rebounds. There's Labossiere, one last trip to the hole, and will lay it in, 36 for Labossiere. And Bosco will dribble it out, and the Panthers start the conference season off with an excellent 92-80 win over Conn College. Middlebury now improves to 10-3 overall. The Camels fall to 4-7, 0-1 in NESCAC play. Conn College will take on Williams tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. down in Williamstown. They make the short trip down Route 7 for that game. The Panthers will remain at home and take on Wesleyan tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Leading the way for Middlebury, Max Bosco, 24 points for the sophomore out of Scarsdale, New York. Eric McCord with 21. David Labossiere led all scorers, 16 to 25 from the floor, 36 points for Labossiere. Dan Draffin, 22 points, 10 rebounds for Conn College. The Camels also, Ryan Omslayer with double digits in rebounds with 10 as well. Conn College out-rebounded Middlebury. Middlebury out-rebounded about the end, 38 to 36. Panthers shot 49% from the floor for the game. Conn College 51% from the floor, and a very excellent played basketball game. Players made plays tonight, and Middlebury just made more down the stretch. They led by led by 4 at the half, but pulled away late to win it 92-90. So again, the final score for the final time, Middlebury 92, Conn College 80. Thanks for joining us here on NSN, the official home of Middlebury College basketball. We'll see you here tomorrow at Pep and Jim when the Panthers take on Wesleyan at 3 p.m.